Hi y'all, this is Larry at Deep South Texas. It's April 24th and the harvest continues. We've been picking tomatoes and cucumbers and even 3 more pounds of jalapenos. We've started pulling some onions, and today we're going to pick our first green beans. Let's take a look at what's happening. So we like to pick our tomatoes just when they first start getting a little color on them, like this one, or maybe a little bit more color. But it helps prevent a lot of bird damage and a lot of insect damage. So my wife was out yesterday, picked all the tomatoes that were ready, took them in the house. So not a heck of a lot of red ripe tomatoes out here to film today, but there are a lot of tomatoes. So this is perhaps the nicest bunch, and this is a celebrity tomato here. And here's another celebrity tomato in the same bed, just loaded. We're getting ready to start canning some tomatoes now. And here's a group of Cherokee purples. And here are some more Cherokee purples. Some real nice, huge tomatoes here. Looking good. The Biltmores haven't been doing as well this year size-wise, but we're getting a number of them, and they're very nice looking tomatoes. And the beefsteak tomatoes are doing pretty good for me this year as well. So it seems like a pretty good year for tomatoes, although some of the plants are starting to die back already, and it's pretty early for that. So here's some cherry tomatoes here, and that's pretty strange to have them die back this soon in the year. And the cherry tomatoes in this bed, this plant's not looking very well either. That's strange. And the Amish paste tomatoes aren't liking our weather either. This is pretty typical. I only plant them about every other year. I keep wanting them to do something for me, and once in a while, about every third year, I'll get an Amish paste plant that just goes crazy, produces all kinds of huge tomatoes. But that didn't happen this year. We got some pretty nice Amish paste tomatoes, but mainly the plants just didn't survive. The jalapenos are doing just great. 3 days ago, I picked another 3 pounds of jalapenos, and there's still all kinds of them coming on out here. I had enough now to start my jalapeno hot sauce, and it has been started. And I have some video of how that's going together, but you need to wait till that hot sauce finishes up and gets ready to bottle. I ordered some bottles from Amazon, and they came this morning, so I'm in a hurry now. So the onion starts my wife bought from the big box stores, they're doing great. They're ready to start harvesting, and we actually have started harvesting them already. So we're using them. They won't store very long, so let's get them used up while they're still big. The onions I planted from seed, some of them are pretty nice size. But I didn't get out here and get them thin soon enough, so they're not going to be as large as those other onions. But these will at least keep for a while. And we're starting to get an eggplant on now, so that's nice. We've gotten quite a bit of rain in the last week and a half or so, and the banana trees are liking that rain. Tomatoes not so much, but the banana trees are enjoying it. And the leeks are doing good, and my wife found a recipe to pressure can leek and potato soup, so we're going to give that a try this week, and hopefully that works well. But I have the leeks to do it. The ginger is up and looking good, but I don't see any turmeric up yet. I'm getting worried about that. And the cucumbers are still producing, although they're starting to look a little long in the tooth. But there's a few out here we need to get in. This is a straight 8. Pretty nice cucumber there. And here's another one over here on this side. That's pretty nice. And there are some pickling cucumbers over on this trellis that need to be harvested. We're not really doing any pickles this year, so we're just sort of treating these as cucumbers, which is pretty nice. And so I think that's it for cucumbers today. So we got 5 nice cucumbers. Now the green beans have just started to grow. There are some ready to pick. Let's go get some of those. So I don't think we're going to find a lot of beans ready, but these out here are ready. Well, that's pretty nice. Get that one. A few beans to pick, but lots and lots of flowers and more beans coming on. Plus they're hiding on me, huh? Let's see if we have any on the other side. And again, there are a few. I like planting the pole beans so I don't have to bend over so much to harvest them. So just a few more. Not enough for a meal yet, but we'll probably be picking some every day from here on out. And I've been trying to keep the reef peppers picked as they turn red. We'll use these for making some red hot sauce later in the year. But I don't really want them to dry out, so I pick them when they're red, and I'll keep them in the freezer till the final big harvest before I make the hot sauce. I don't want them dry. So a bunch of peppers for the freezer. So we moved the little chicks from the brooder out to the little coop yesterday. It's probably about a week earlier than I anticipated, but they seem to be growing well, and they'll want to get into this extra space here as quickly as possible. Right now, we're trying to keep them locked up in this little coop area until they get used to it. So they're pretty crowded in here. But in another day or two, we'll let them into the run here, and then they'll have more space. And then a few more days after that, we'll let them join the big chickens out in the big run. So we've got a little bit of proofing to do on the big run to make sure it'll keep these little chicks in yet. So we're not quite ready for that, but it won't be too long. So the orange trees, they've got on a lot of little oranges. Should be another good year for these as well, as long as I remember to keep them watered. We've had some nice rain for the last week and a half, so I haven't been watering, but everything looks pretty happy at the moment. But oranges are a long way off yet, so we'll keep an eye on them. Well, that's what's happening in the deep South Texas garden this week. A lot happening, a lot to do, a lot to food to process and get put up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.